is going to win as Engleton. Motorsport 2 is going to be at the line. I think Cooper got it. NROL gets the win. He's going to go back-to-back in Las Vegas. Luke Rainey's going to win the race, but Caleb Campbell is our champion. Hello everyone and welcome here to Nazareth for the running of the 10th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series, season number 2. We're 10 races in and we take us to the shortest track we go to for a points race, Nazareth. Very interesting track, 5 turns. There's a little bit of a left-hander on the front straight right past start-finish line. Track just under 1 mile long, about 0.9 miles in. It's a very interesting one. Yeah. So, why don't we get right into the starting lineup? And starting on pole, Daniel Williams. He gets his second pole of the season. Looking to start climbing his way up on the points. He's not had the best start to the season. Starting in second, Rob Evans, also up there in points. He's looking for another good run after he did have a DNF last race. Third, he got Ben Crouch. He's up towards the top in points. His teammate starting on pole. He's one to look out for, as he did pretty good at Chicago a bit earlier, a couple races ago. That was a short track, 1 mile. So definitely one to look out for. Alexander Rowe, also another one to look out for. He did pretty well at Chicago as well. Roger Ray, also a good short track racer. He starts, I believe he rounds out the top 5. And outside of him in 6th, Nathan Stapleton, who's 1 point behind Nick Smith for the points lead. It's going to be definitely interesting points battle. But if the starting lineup was how the race ends, and he would have the points lead over Nick Smith. Spencer Davis in 7th. Good qualifying run. And 8th, the last season champion, Caleb Campbell. For a good run at Nazareth as well. Riley's ProTube has also been up there in points, 2-time winner. As well as Nathan Stapleton. They both have 2 wins. He starts 9th, right out of the top 10, your points leader. Like I said, only by 1 point. Nick Smith. Pretty impressive how he's been able to hold the points lead so far. Let's see if he can be able to hang on to it even longer here today. Here's the rest field, Jonathan Wong, who DNQ'd last race but makes this race and has a pretty good qualifying effort. See if he can climb back up. And Shazane Ross starts inside of him. Adam Lewis also up there in points outside Mike Sparks. Jake Hoover, Jeremy Wales, Jay Jefferson, who is falling outside the win cut right now. He does have a win, but he has to get back up there if it wants to count. Of course, outside of him, Austin Rogers, Christian Parker, Roy Singh, Grayson Thompson, Eric Monaco, Michael Canto, Nathan Stapleton, Eli Bright, Quentin Moore, Josh Dixon, Brennan Isip, Johnny Gardner, Isaac Redmond, John Dubeck, Tristan Beckett, James Fisher, Gatlin Downey, Danny Plays, Derek Ick, Stephen Thompson. In his first start of the season, Derek Edison. He, veteran driver, run part-time this season. This is his first start. And then you got Luke Rainey, last race's winner at Talladega. Starts near the back. We'll have to see if he's going to be able to climb back up to the front. It'll be interesting to see. And inside him, Al Agassi. And running out the field is Andrew Miller. Inside of him, Ryan Lee. And that is your starting lineup for here at Nazareth. Track, like I said, a very interesting one. We're going around 85 laps. It's a long one. We'll have to see. Like I said, very interesting. It is not too hard to pass here, but it can be challenging. Inside lane, definitely where you want to be. So, starting inside, you're probably good. But, like I said, we'll have to see. 85 laps around here at Nazareth. The Nazareth 80, presented by Amp Energy. Let's go down for the command.
Drivers, Start your engines!
There you go. So, command, car's going to start rolling off here. Very quick pace lap. Pace car's going to go right in. This pit lane entrance right here. 85 laps around this track, just under a mile. Shortest points awarding race. We're about to go green here. Williams, Evans lead the way into the restart zone. And we're green here at Nazareth in the Nazareth 80. Presented by Amp Energy. In completing lap 1, Daniel Williams will lead. Ben Crouch through the second. Evans got a pretty good restart. There you see the outside lane, not where he want to be here. He's going to have to hope he can get inside and find a hole as soon as possible. I saw Ryder Tube in the back try and take it 3 wide there. Looks like he's outside now. But this looks a bit familiar. Looks a bit like Chicago. The same Stapleton, he is a bit farther back, still on the outside. But Williams, if you remember Chicago, I believe he was leading when he had to pit for some sort of tire issue. And, well, he came back, finished 12th, but not how he wanted to end that race. Ben Crouch also, he finished top 10, had a pretty good car. Derek Campbell Racing definitely have some pretty good short track cars, as they are 1 for 1, and they're definitely going to be one to look out for today, definitely, especially with Williams leading early on. His teammate in behind, but Roger Ray, he's also a good short tracker. Oh, and he makes contact with Crouch into the inside wall. And a little bit of damage on the 9, that'll slow him up, but I think he's alright. Yeah, that's some left side damage definitely to the 9, but very close call. Incredible save by both of them. We'll have to see. It looks like that car's still looking okay. As Lewis now looks for, I believe, the 4th position. Evans in behind there. Let's take a look. Update on our points battle right now. Stapleton has gotten inside. Battling with Davis, Rowe, some others. Well, Smith has fallen back quite a bit. He's currently scored 22nd. Not good for Smith. I have to see. Still very, very early on here at Nazareth. So Roger Ray has put in the fastest lap time. He's only a couple tenths off with that damage. It doesn't look like it should be too much, but we'll have to see when he comes down pit road, will they have to repair it when pit stops eventually do happen. But Williams, he's just kind of pulling away right now. Crouch trying to run a higher lane, trying to run him down. Oh, and there's a spin in the back. I think that might have been Jonathan Wong, but he saved it. Yeah, that was Jonathan Wong. A lot of smoke, as I believe he got sideways with somebody else. I'm not sure who, but had more problems for the 86 team. Luckily, again, that doesn't look like there's too much damage. Smith will let him by. Right there. So look at this, Andrew Miller. He's up at 21st. There goes Smith. Very close. And again, that's the 3rd time there's almost, and that almost involved your points leader. I was gonna say how Andrew Miller, he started last and he's up to 21st, but almost got caught up in those incidents. Jeez. Very dangerous racing so far here at Nazareth, but we keep it green for now as the field is spreading out a little bit. And remember, still very early on, everybody just trying to get up to the front. So Williams still leads. Rob Evans is putting in the fastest lap time now. And it's a caution. I believe the caution has come out here. For wreck. Oh! I think the wreck involved the 92, 57, 2906. They're going to bring it down pit road. And that's the first caution today. I think Kanto overshot the pit entry there. Slid into the pit barrels. It's a hard hit, but he's alright. And again, another race. I believe that's going to knock Kanto out. Another race where Kanto's teammates doing well, but he gets caught up in an incident in the back, and that... Well, I'm going to set us up for a restart, but first we're going to have to take a look at pit stops here. We'll have to see. We can see some interesting strategy calls and whatnot. Oh, Crouch. Something happened to Crouch. Sideways in his pit stall. They're going to have to back it up in there. That's going to cost them a lot of time. Actually, I'm not even sure what happened. And Lewis gets out in front. Williams. Too sure where Williams is. I think I might have missed him. Oh, there he is. He came out in front of Lewis. So Williams leads him back. Crouch with an issue on pit road. I don't know how many positions he's going to lose. Hopefully he's going to be able to stay on the lead lap. That's unfortunate. We'll have to see. Hopefully he can get out before he goes a lap down. Williams leads him into pit road, leads him off. And a couple of incidents, both involving Derek Hamill racing cars. And it looks like he will fall a lap down. That's unfortunate. He was running second. And that 09 team just can't find their luck. I'm still not entirely sure what happened. They slid into pit road. He might have made some contact with somebody. And they missed a pit stall. Had to back it up. Now there's something even worse going on with the car, it looks like. Well, a couple incidents early on here. Long ways to go. Let's take a look, bring out the caution for the first time here today. So I think this is what happened. Coming off the corner, 29, I believe he really overshot that corner, it looks like. He just accelerated a bit too early. He slides all the way up, 06, and he comes right into Steven Thompson. I believe Thompson's able to save it, but 06 just clips him, and 06 gets clipped by the 07, and that's a huge pileup. Pretty big pileup on the back straight involving a couple people in the back in Kanto. Something happens to him trying to get on the pit road here. I believe he gets in the back of the 06 and just overshot it. That's a hard hit right there, but he's alright. Yeah, pretty big wreck. Only 9 laps in. Pretty good save by the 88. Grayson Thompson gets involved in that. Austin Rogers, Jonathan Rains, Renan Isip, Ryan Lee. Something happened to the Al Agassi back here. Looks like he might have checked up and he basically avoided it, but I think something happened. He just slid off. Thought he had some front end damage, doesn't look like it. Let's go on board with a couple people here. Let's go on board with Derek Edison in his first start. He's able to avoid this on an opening. Also go on board with Michael Kanto, just another unfortunate thing today. Now, I've been trying to get into the back of the 06. Might not be too happy with my turn him there. I'm not too sure. I don't think so, though. And one thing I want to check before we go back to green, what happened to second place runner Ben Crouch when he was coming into pit road here. Something happens. He gets knocked off his pit stall. Check here. Camera's on him. Something might happen to Roger Ray too. I'm not sure. Maybe not. It's weird. He got hit by the 8. I think the 8 came down a bit too early, and that really messes him up. Williams, I think he took 2 tires. Yeah, just 2 tires for the 39. We have a lot of people took 2. I think Roger Ray and some others took 4. Let's take a look at the restart. Welcome back here to Nazareth. Only 1 car out because of incident, but a lap down. Michael Canto out. The only one out. Of course, top 10 right now: Daniel Williams, Adam Lewis, Alexander Rowe, Shazane Rana, Rob Evans, Spencer Davis, Jake Hoover, Nathan Stapleton, Eli Bright, Mike Sparks. A lot of people take 2 tires, some take 4. They're near the back, I believe. Gonna be an interesting restart. Williams has led every lap so far. He's gonna lead him to the green this time. To the front straight. Very interesting. Front straight, green flag back in the air. Rookie Williams leads the field. He's got Lewis. A mirror full of Lewis right now. Here he comes, looking to the inside with some help. Really close there, but he's going to be able to keep his nose under there. Look out, the outside lane really doesn't work right here. Williams going to have to check up a lot, and Lewis clear to the lead now. Well, that damage doesn't look like that front damage for Evans is slowing him down too much. He's still climbing up. Williams shuffles down into 3rd, while Lewis now going to try to get away. See back here, a couple guys who took 4 tires. I believe Roger Ray, one of them. Probably these guys as well. Lewis now going to try and pull away from his team owner, Rowe. Lewis looking for his 2nd win of the season. Of course, Rowe looking for his 1st. Whoa, Nathan Stapleton. Something must have happened there between those guys. They all made contact right there. Stapleton, he almost got taken out. And again, another close call with one of your which leaders. I believe the caution is already back out. It looks like it might have been a 1-car incident with Isaac Redmond. That was very fast. And that might complicate some pit strategy, but you're going to see some people pit, but definitely not too many people. Nick Smith, one of the people who are going to pit. Pit strategy looking like it's definitely going to be an interesting thing to look out for in this race. And long ways to go. So let's take a look at what brought out the caution this time. Yep, 1-car incident with Isaac Redmond. They're almost 4 wide here, but I think the 81 just, again, kind of similar to what happened to the 29 who goes off the corner. Luke Rainey barely avoids getting really torn up in that. Seriously, look how close that 24 car last race winner comes. It's oh so close to hitting that 636. But he avoids getting some damage in that. He's still working his way up through the field. Let's go on board with him. Still gonna have a chance to win this race. He's gotta make his way up through the field. Let's go back. Take a look at the restart. Going back here in Nazareth, getting ready to restart. Lap 21, no cars out because of that incident. I believe Ben Crouch has been able to get back on the lead lap, but yes, he is a lap down, so that's unfortunate for him. He was running up inside the top 5 for the early half of that race. Well, maybe he can find his way back to the lead lap if he's lucky. Anyway, Lewis, probably not what he wanted to see. He was pulling away from his team owner, Rowe, but field bunch back together for this restart. Lewis, Rowe, Williams, Evans, Hoover, Davis, Rana, Monaco, Stapleton, Parker. That is your top 10 for the restart. Coming to the restart zone. Green flag back in the air as Lewis gets the jump on the restart. He's got a huge jump on the restart. Might cut the 25 sleeping. He's going to be under attack by Daniel Williams, trying to get his Positions back. Jake Hoover, he's climbing up through the field. He was on the charge on that in that Chicago race at the end. He was able to get top 5 from like 20th. And he goes underneath Rowe now. He's charging up once again. Like I say, he's another person trying to get a second win of the season. Rowe trying to fight it on the outside. Doesn't want to let that 63 get away. Davis now through the 4th, passing team owner Rowe as Monaco now looking for the top 5 spot. Rowe blocks. Very aggressive right there. Very bold. And the caution already back out. Jeez. Oh, and then Derek Edison's involved. That is unfortunate. And then his first start. It's cautions free cautions, I guess. It's been true for the past 2 cautions. And they're going to be bringing it down pit road this time. Hopefully there's no incidents. Once again, Lewis now brings them in. But we'll have to take a look what the pit strategy is this time. Lewis brings it into his pit stall. Oh, big contact with Long there. That should be too much. 2 tires and fuel for the 63. Once again, a lot of people stay out, but I believe that might have been lap cars. Oh, and a big contact there between Davis, Rowe, and Hoover. Hopefully it isn't too much. Hopefully contact. A couple people on the lead lap might have stayed out. These guys who pit under the caution last time, they're gonna inherit the lead. So Campbell, Plays, Gardner, Singh, Downey, Rainey, Lee, and Jefferson, I believe, are all the and I believe Rains is the last person on the lead lap that stayed out. Crouch. These guys might be on the tail end of the lead lap. That's gonna be interesting. Williams low. I don't know if he's just... That'd be really unfortunate if there's another problem in the 39. Is that going to be the case? Because that'd be 2 races. That wouldn't be 2 races in a row, but that would be 2 races where he's been up front, having a chance to win, and he's going to have to pit. That would be 2 races, basically, in a row. I have to see, because 06 kind of far away. It looks like he is going to have to bring it down. They're reporting a vibration on the 39. Oh my goodness. That is just incredibly unfortunate for Williams. Luckily, it's under caution this time, so he won't lose a lap. Nothing can seem to go right for the 39 team. But I have to see if he can fight through it, maybe get back up to the front, as he does have a fast car. See what the vibration is about. According to the tire was going flat on the left side. Well, let's take a look at bringing out the caution this time. Involves Derek Edison. I believe somebody else. Oh wait, the pace car's going in. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause right here. Here's what happened. Yeah, just same incident. 32. Yeah, a hard hit for the 05. I believe that takes him out. Just slides up into the 81, trying to take the corner. Man, that It's going to take the 05 out of the race. 32 should be still in it. But we're gonna have to restart right after we go over this, right after we turn. So, because I did not realize that the pace laps were that short. So restart, go. Right, here we go. 05 out because of that incident. Gonna go right into the restart. Campbell leads. Green flag back in the air. Campbell, a couple others stay out. First people who pit. Lewis leads them. Williams had that problem under caution. They're right back to racing right now. They're going a bit crazy here. 3 wide. That could end badly. 8 gets into the 06 a bit. 06. This couple of lap cars stayed out. They starting in front of the 63. If Lewis, who's the first person on new tires, he's gonna have to work through them. And all rain is gonna harden the wall. Very hard on the wall. And Lee is low. I believe he's pitting. Oh, and then there again, Tristan Beckett. And oh, he's going to get turned right into that opening, and the 67's on his lid. And they wrecked ahead. Oh, it's Nick Smith is involved. Nick Smith. That is going to be it for him. And back under caution, they're going to bring it right down to pit road. And cautions, still breed cautions here at Nazareth. Sheesh. And that was 67. I mean, the lap cars tried staying out, starting in front of the leaders. That I knew that probably wasn't going to end well. 67, James Fisher. He got turned down. 06 and Fisher just got hooked together, turned down to that opening, and shot him back up on the track. Oh my goodness. Well, feel only for some of these for Campbell. Rowe also brings it in. Interesting there. Smith, I believe that's it for his points lead. Well, cautions. Still precautions. Jay Jefferson, the only person to stay out on older tires. Got Lewis right behind him. Crouch trying to get his lap back. If these cautions persist and he can get around the 63 and the 48, I could see him possibly being able to do it. Now with a horrifying wreck, let's take a look at it. Okay, it starts somewhere back here, I believe. 67 sliding up, same exact incident. He comes down. I thought they were gonna save it, but he slides back up and gonna turn him right down into that opening. Just that isn't even. Fortunately, not able to hit the wall right before they go right into that opening. 67 gets launched. Smith gets clipped barely. There's a pile up. What happens to these guys back here as well? Looks like they were just checking up, trying to avoid. That's a horrifying crash. 43, and then he collects. Thompson, Williams, I believe, able to get through it. It's a horrifying wreck here at Nazareth. Take a look at it again, real time. Into the catch fence, Fisher goes. One more shot. Go on board with a couple of people in this. Let's go on board with not Nick Smith yet. Let's go on board with Rana. Shazane Rana gets caught up in this. Mike Sparks as well into this. Probably not a good feeling seeing one of your own cars up in the catch fence. It basically hits the back end of it. Take a look at this from the back end camera of Quentin Moore. See that wreck right there with Thompson. Last on board, Nick Smith barely gets clipped in this. That's probably going to be it for him. Stapleton, somehow Stapleton. It's just really, really unfortunate. And he gets turned right there. Let's take a look at the restart. We're back here in Nazareth. Cars out because of that incident. A lot of them. Tristan Beckett, James Fisher, Shazane Rana, Mike Sparks, all of them are alright. A lot. 32 cars on the lead lap. Nick Smith probably not going to be able to hold the points lead after this, as he's got a lot of damage. Jay Jefferson, the only person on old tires to stay out. He's the leader. Adam Lewis, Ben Crouch a lap down. Ronnie Sperling 2, Rob Evans, Nathan Stapleton, Jake Hoover, Spencer Davis, Christian Parker, Roger Ray, Jeremy Wales as their top 10. It'll be an interesting restart. Let's see if we can have some more green flag laps here. So we basically had 4 cautions in a row. Green flag back in the air. And Lewis already looking for a way around Jay Jefferson. Jay Jefferson looking for a way to get back inside that top 30. Oh, Rob Evans. Nick Smith almost got a lucky break right there. Luckily that didn't happen. That could have been another incident. They could have hit that opening again. Take green for now. Lewis now gonna go to the inside and clear Jay Jefferson in 1. Take a look at the flyby right here. Oh, Rowan Thompson again very close. It's Rowan, one of the people who had fresh tires, but he pit. I thought I saw some tire smoke in turn 4 there. Spurley tube now clear for second. Crouch lap down. Jay Jefferson in 3rd. Older tires here. About 10 away from halfway. Lewis leads, Spurley Tube in 2nd. Lewis looking for his 2nd win. Spurley Tube looking for his 3rd. That'd be impressive. Get 3 wins in only the first 10 races of the season. Look through here. Williams already up inside the top 10, but he just hit the wall. And that's unfortunate. He climbed inside the top. He's climbed into the top 10. He just landed the wall right there. Lost the run he had on the 16. Now Jefferson falling into the clutches of Nathan Stapleton, Rob Evans. Stapleton looking like he's going to be able to take the points lead after this race. Sean Dubeck, a lot of damage. He's still on track. Nick Smith also very slow in the 31st position. It looks like they are going to catch the 22 pretty soon. And I believe I saw him come down pit road a bit earlier. The non-char drivers. Spurley Tube trying to chase down Lewis. 2 cars looking really strong so far. Ray got really close to the wall there. Jay Jefferson now falling back even further. His tires are really showing. So they are going to catch John right here off the corner. Don't want to get into him. Oh, he's going to make some contact with him off the corner. Not much you could really do there. It's going to let Spurley Tube close in a bit. Quite a bit. Lewis slides up right there. Crouch, he's trying to hang on. Wants to try and battle up there. Try to get his lap back as we are green for quite a bit now. He'll definitely spread out quite a bit. Quite a ways. Right here, leader. Adam Lewis the leads right now, approaching halfway pretty soon. Gonna have to see how many pit stops are there gonna be left. Maybe we can go green to the end. Stapleton now, he's gonna run bang Crouch. Crouch looking like he's not gonna be able to get his lap back. Beck sliding across the wall, trying to get out of the way as the leader. Daniel Williams, he's been on the charge, up to 8th. Definitely have to look out for him. He's got a bit of front end damage, but it doesn't seem like it's slowing him down. Yeah, 39 had to pit from 2nd position, but he's climbing his way up. Surprisingly, he almost got involved in that huge wreck as well, but he's able to avoid it. Looking through the 3rd of Lewis. Having to work through lap traffic now. Josh Dixon ahead. This could be a bit interesting. Go through that first corner. Then 2 and 3. It's really 2 gonna get held up a little bit on Josh. Then 4 and 5 right here. Now the only oval we go to with 5 corners. Trenton, another one, as you know. Jefferson still falling. Still inside the top 10 though. Caleb Campbell in the last top 10 spot. Williams now has his sights on Jake Hoover for 6th. Definitely one to look out for. I thought that might have been his day, as we have passed halfway, but I thought that might have been his day with the incident. I mean, not with the incident, with when he had to pit for that vibration. Had some, they were reporting a flat tire or something on the left side. But he's come back. He's coming. Let's take a look at some lap times here. Actually, he is running the fastest out of the leaders. It looks like out of the top 6 or 5, whatever. Jefferson might be falling outside the top 10 pretty soon. Got a big battle back here for 11th and so on. Further back, there's Luke Rainey. I believe he does have some damage. Left side damage. And around 19th. Rowe also back here in 20th, was up front a bit earlier on. Even Thompson, 21st right now, despite having quite a bit of damage in that one with that wreck. I believe with John Dubek, who we just passed. He's been able to hang in front of 3 for now, at least. And look for the field. Okay, not many cars left. Lewis holds on to the lead right now. It looks like he is extending the gap over Spurley Tube. Why don't we go on board with Nate Stapleton? So most likely going to be your new points leader. Let's go on board with him for a lap around Nazareth. It's a very interesting racetrack. just trying to chase down that 49. .63 passes. Teammate Nick Smith, who's falling a lap down now, that damage. Pretty fast. Track Caleb Campo, now the second fastest on track. Apparently he charging up. Maybe one to look out for. Jefferson still falling back. Williams now kind of stalling out. Spurley Tube now gonna get around Nick Smith. Nick Smith is gonna get passed by Stapleton. It's unfortunate that he got caught up in that wreck. Nothing he can really do there. He's gonna get passed for position in here. Van Crouch definitely showing he could be running up with the leaders right now, but also along with, much like his teammate Williams, gets caught up in an incident with pit road. You know what I mean. Lewis almost up to a 2-second lead now over Spurley Tube. But a long ways left to go, and pit stops are gonna be a thing. Pretty sure. And Spurley Tube gonna come down pit road. It looks like that's gonna start pit stops. Lewis stays out. Looks like he's the first one to come in. Jay Jefferson also comes in. He might have started it off. Strategy might work out for that 48 team, as they should be able to settle around the top 10. But Lewis stays out another lap. Anyone else coming in? No, maybe Spurley Tube short pitting. Did Spurley Tube take 2 tires? I'm not entirely, I don't really remember. Really, yeah, he might just be pitting with Jefferson, but it did look pretty fast. A short pitting strategy, maybe. Not too sure if they're in their fuel window. We'll have to see. Is Lewis still leads with Stapleton second? Looking like Lewis is going to lead the most laps, at least. He hasn't really looked back from the lead. Yeah, I think either Spurley Tube short pitting, or he did take one of the few that maybe stayed out. No, he couldn't have been the person who stayed out, because he didn't start up in the second position. So maybe short pitting strategy. Like I said, not entirely sure if they're in their fuel window. We're coming to the end of this race. Towards it, here comes Stapleton down. It looks like he should start pit stop. He's going to slide off the course. That's going to cost him a lot of time, but he's able to get it in, and Williams going to close a lot. That's going to cost him quite a bit of time there. Luckily, he didn't hit that pit wall like his teammate did. But it should start off pit stops. Here comes Lewis. We're gonna take a look at his. He gets into pit road cleanly. I have to see. This could be the second last pit stop or the last pit stop of the day. I'm thinking this is gonna be the last pit stop. Stapleton out and away. Williams, Evans. Williams kind of slow off, I think. Might be I think they have to repair some damage on the 39. He might fall a lap down. Looks like you might be on the tail end of the lead lap. looks like they had to repair some damage with that. I'm not too sure how this is going to shuffle out. Down is the leader, 34. Messed up pin entry bit is where is Downey? And we'll have to see who's going to shuffle out to be the leader and who. I think Lewis is the leader. I believe. Downey still has not pit yet. As well as some others. But Lewis not going to fall lap down, so I believe he should shuffle out to be the points leader. If not the points leader, the race leader. He should have a pretty good gap over Spurley Tube Stapleton. Williams Rose coming down right then. Williams lost a ton of time. I believe he's going to be on the... Yeah, he is going to be on the tail end of the lead lap. And that... Again, more issues for the 39 team. It looks like they're going to recover, but... Sheesh. Have to check here. Yeah, looking like 39 is going to be on the tail end of the lead lap. Downey still has not pit yet. Looking like he's going to try and stretch it as far as he can. Try to have the pressure tires at the end. Try to. Is caution out? Oh my goodness, the caution's out. And that changes everything, because now Downey has the lead. And everybody who just stayed out there, these guys are going to get trapped a lap down. And Downey has the lead. He's going to come down pit road, but these guys are going to get trapped a lap down because of the timing of the caution. Looks like a wreck. And 3 and 4, mine involved Quentin Moore. That is unfortunate for like Nathan Stapleton. Spurley too. That shakes up everything, because now Downey. I believe Lewis might shuffle out to be the leader, but these guys, I think they're a lap down. And I think they're going to start on the tail end of the lead lap. That mixes up everything. Really. Changes everything. That was probably exactly what Downey was staying out for that caution, and he got it. Well, before we take, well, this. Wow. Okay, let's just take a look at what brought out the caution. Here's what happened. Roy Singh, Josh Dixon. This just squeezed right here. Ben Crouch. Everybody trying to get room, and they all make contact. They go up in the wall. That's what initially brings the caution. Roger Ray gets involved. That is unfortunate for him. And Jake Jefferson's blowing up for some reason. He holds up the 88, and that eventually 88 gets into the 51. That causes the wreck here, and Campbell's involved. Oh my goodness, and 2 front runners damaging that. Roger Ray all torn up as well. And Jay Jefferson also looking like it was going to shuffle out to him as well. And the adversity for that 48 team is unfortunate as they blow up coming off 2 and 3. That just changes up everything. Let's go on board. Take a look at this from another camera angle. Spectator. Ooh, it kind of came up in the 88, it looks like. Too sure about that. This race went from confusing to even more confusing. And let's go on board Roger Ray. Running up front for most of the race, he gets torn up in this. This is gonna get confusing. Like race restart, not under 10 to go, but right late in the race. Let's take a look at it. Going back here to Nazareth, car's out because of that incident. Jay Jefferson, he blew up. He's gonna finish in the back, and that's just unfortunate because it was looking like he was gonna gain. Oppositions. Quentin Moore, Jeremy Wales also out. Your leader is Adam Lewis, but he starts all the way back here. These guys, everybody right here, are trapped a lap down. That includes Nathan Stapleton, Bryce Fairley too, but they're going to restart the race. But your leader is Adam Lewis, Danny Plays, Nick Smith a lap down. It's Gatlin Downey, Rowe. Rowe's a lap down. This is too confusing a list. Spurley Tube restarts the field. Lewis starts all the way back here. Green flag back out. He's got slower car right in front of him. He Plays. He was not in contention before this, but now he is. We'll have to look out for him. Lewis definitely looks like he's going to have the strongest car here, but he's also got to have to work through lap traffic. And a lot of it. He's got to make sure there's no incidents in front of him. Don't want to cause any incidents. I believe Rowe's a lap down. Monaco's in third. Piston just got on the wall pretty hard right there. If a quick caution were to come out, then these guys will all be back in the lead lap. But we are approaching 10 to go very quickly here, as it's looking like Adam Lewis's race. And held up a bit by the 5086. He's just trying to get away. His Plays is closing the gap more and more. Almost making contact with the 86. Almost. His Plays, he's gonna try his hardest here. Next time by, 10 to go. 10 laps can be very quick here. Lewis, I don't believe he's got any more slow cars in front of him. We'll see if Parker's going to let his own car by. Fight for the lead, but Plays looking like he's not going to be as fast. Campbell, others try to get position. They're 3 wide back here. This could get ugly. For top 10 spot, it's Stapleton. Getting really, really swirly back here. And it's all in front of Adam Lewis, your leader. I believe there's only 70 cars on the lead lap right now. These guys gotta feel the pressure. Caleb Campbell can't make a mistake. Don't want to wreck the leader's Plays. It's not being able to make up any ground. And it's going to take a huge mistake out of Lewis. As now Plays getting pressured by Alexander Rowe, who's a lap down. But Lewis, it looks like he's going to be good as he gets through that mess. Contact. Oh, Parker almost got spun. That's going to put Plays outside. He's going to lose a ton of time right there. Approaching. 5 to go, very fast. Caution were to come out, then the race would end. But looking like Adam Lewis is going to do it. He's just got to get around 6 more times. Here, Nazareth. It looks like he might have been messed up, but he was able to stay on the lead lap, barely over the 55. Able to hang on to the lead. This race has just been a mess. Caution already come out now. The race is over, and it's looking like it's Lewis's race to lose. Only 13 cars on the lead lap. Plays 2 seconds behind. Getting passed. As Adam Lewis out front. Almost made some contact there with Redmond. 3 to go for Lewis. And he's got clean air in front of him. Basically. Doesn't look like he's going to be catching his teammate Davis this race. 2 laps ago here in the Nazareth 80. Alright, here he comes. White flag one more time around for Adam Lewis. Just gotta go one more lap. Just 5 good corners and he's got it. Close with Dixon there. But he has got it. Adam Lewis coming off turn number 5. Adam Lewis is going to win the Nazareth 80 presented by AM Energy at Nazareth. Adam Lewis gets his 2nd win of the season in a dominating fashion. Barely able to stay on the lead lap after that caution. That's going to give him the win here in Nazareth. Let's take a look at the finishing results. Here's the finishing results. Adam Lewis leads the most laps, 56. That is more than half, and he dominates. Gets the victory here in the Nazareth 80. Danny Plays almost got that off of some crazy strategy. He finishes 2nd. Top 10, just very, very confusing. I believe Adam Lewis is actually going to be able to get the points lead. After Stapleton, he falls back to 10th after the confusion. Monaco, Garner, Downey, Rainey, Lee, Singh, Rogers, Stapleton run to the top 10. Only 13 cars finished on the lead lap. Look down here. 33 finished the race. Nick Smith, 29th. 5 cautions. Let's take a look at the points. And here are points. I'm recording this a couple hours later than when I recorded the race since I had to do something, but that doesn't matter. Adam Lewis now holds the points lead by, I believe, 2 points over Nathan Stapleton. Jake Hoover's 3rd. Rise Purdy to 4th. Nick Smith falls all the way back to 5th after not the best run. Your chase right now would be Johnny Gardner, Alexander Rowe, Quentin Moore, Grayson Thompson, Eric Monaco, Danny Plays, Eli Bright, Roger Ray, Caleb Campbell, Rob Evans, Luke Rainey, Nick Smith, Rose Brody, Jake Hoover, Nate Stapleton, Adam Lewis. And Jay Jefferson still behind the win cut, so he's not in the chase. Still, a lot of time left, of course. That's points after 10 races. I'll see you Friday for the Rockingham 70 at Rockingham, I believe. I'll see you then.